Welcome, all you beautiful souls, to your weekly energy update. We're going to be looking at the week of June 12th through June 19th, and we have a very wonderful super full moon in Sagittarius that's happening on the 14th. Now, it will be at like 5:51 a.m. Mountain Time, so it'll, of course, vary throughout the world wherever you may be at. But there's some wonderful things coming in. First of all, it is a super full moon, which means it's going to be closer to us. Like I have a little diagram here of this is the sun and this is the earth and here's the moon. The full moon happens when it's over here and it's shining, beyond the earth where we can see it. In the night sky, of course. But it's called a super full moon because the moon does not orbit in an exact, orbit, very exactly circular. It's more oval. So when it's, orbiting like this and it comes into a closer spot normally than when it's out here, these are when they are super moons. So that's what's happening. It's just closer to the earth, which means that it has more of a gravitational pull. It's stronger energy, and so it's going to be extra emotional energy. And oh yay, but what's great is that it is in Sagittarius, and so that Sagittarius energy really brings in this fullness, this kind of fruition. It can have some drama, either, exciting dark drama or exciting happy drama, because it can bring in that optimism and the good luck of that Sagittarius and Jupiter energy that comes in with that. And it always goes, Sagittarius deals with travel and international things, language, cultures, international business, even learning and education. So there's going to be a lot of themes that can be happening and being touched by this super full moon during this time. And we are definitely going to look into that, because the Sagittarius energy also allows you to see things from a higher perspective. So that's one thing that we will look at for your reading, is what can you see from a higher perspective this week. Another exciting kind of astrological thing that's happening with that super full moon is that the Neptune is actually going to square with the sun and the earth, and the moon. So that is not a super fun kind of energy that comes in with it, because Neptune is going to be whispering too. So there could be some confusion, there can be some self-doubt, some second guessing of yourself. And so that's one thing we'll look at too, is what is Neptune whispering in your ear about your worth. So we'll look into that too. But that's kind of like not the bad news, it's just challenging news. But the positive news is that Saturn is actually at a beautiful degree with the moon, which is basically Saturn's all about long-term gains and like extra oomph, extra energy coming in that's going to help you with some forward movement, especially since Mercury just came out of retrograde, like around the 3rd or 4th, and towards the end of this week on the 19th is when we're completely going to be exiting out of even the shadow of the Mercury retrograde. So you're going to have all this energy to have this forward movement. So that's something else we'll ask, is what long-term gain can Saturn bring into you? And then, of course, we'll also dig in for some advice. So an exciting reading. I can't wait to get into this for you. I have going to provide a reading for each zodiac sign. And I'm going to go ahead and start with yours right now. All right, Aquarians, this is your weekly energy update, and we're going to start off with pulling a card here from the Oracle of the Seven Energies, and this is just going to represent that Sagittarian higher perspective in your life, just where the Creator and Spirit feel that you would be benefited from looking at something in your life from this. So any of the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below. I'm going to give these a quick shuffle, and then we'll jump right in. One more time. All right, so for our Aquarians, what area of their life, or where would you like them to possibly take a look? Actually, you get two lucky Aquarians. You got a powerful move. Love that. So put that there. Card number 15. And then you also have the Rose's Kiss. Lovely. And that's card number 9. So put those there. And let's take a look and see what energies come with these cards. I do want to start off with the number 9 there, which is the Rose's Kiss. And this is all about joy, experiencing pleasure, deep satisfaction and enjoyment, desires acknowledged, and the 5 sensory reality. It says, take a deep breath and center on the feeling of joy. Can you allow your senses to awaken and connect with your innate desire to experience all life has to offer? Pleasure is a part of life, so let yourself surrender to it today. This is our modern times often present a false ideal of how we're meant to experience the world. Connections are lost and distorted by our over-reliance on technology. Just look around and see how few people actually maintain eye contact or engage in conversation. Instead of tapping away at a screen, pause and consider how you can make more intimate contact. Connecting with nature, enjoying the sensual pleasures of sex, and or being aware of the sensations of taste, touch, smell, sight, and sound may be important right now. How do your sheets feel? Can you reach out and feel the heat and softness of your companion animal nestled beside you? Be present to another person, see them, and let yourself be seen. Your 5 senses are aching to be engaged right now. This is an invitation to get out of your head and into your body. You may be a spiritual and intelligent being, but right now, the emphasis should be on having a sensory experience. This is a sacred part of this gift of life. By being present to the sensual world, you invite an even deeper spiritual experience. Amazing, isn't it? Perhaps it really is time to stop and kiss the roses. So I love that. So don't have to just smell the roses. You can kiss the roses too. Just be careful of the thorns. All right. So, and then we'll look here too at a powerful move. So the key concepts for this energy is action, movement with purpose, effort, putting into motion your intention, making changes from an empowered and thoughtful place, so a positive change. And this says the time for rest is over. Change is in the air. This is a powerful time when deliberate action is needed to move your intentions out of the realm of thought and into the material, from ideas into action. So definitely both of these, which I understand, I'll confess, if you don't know already, I am an Aquarian sun. So I understand we get into our head, right? But this is definitely both a dual message here of getting out of our head and getting out into the world, into the action. Feel it, experience life, and then put things into action too. It says, how do you approach your relationship to the invisible world as it influences the visible? Do you see the relationship? Do you recognize yourself as a unique, whole, and worthy being who has a special place in the world, whose offerings are valuable, and whose life has meaning? Yes, Aquarians, this is the age of Aquarius. We are here on purpose, for a purpose. You have the special gifts, so many things that the world needs from you. These, yes, our unique, strange ideas are for the future. It's for the now. The old ways of doing things are falling apart and falling away, and you are a leader. You are a bringer of amazing new ways of doing things. And so don't go away, have those mindful thoughts and those things, but it's time for us to bring them out into the world. Because it says you are a mighty co-creator. So step into that power and see your intentions manifest into the world. Real positive change is possible when you make choices from an authentic sense of self and take a conscious step towards your dreams. To take steps toward your intended experience, start first with the way that you think. Let curiosity be the focus now and display a willingness to discover new things instead of confirming your past expectations. Be open, be clear about your motives and desires, and set your intention. Then step into the magic just waiting for you to claim it. Traveling, moving, flowing, flying, whatever describes the changes in your life, know that these are called for now. So act with thoughtfulness and awareness, and remember to be true to yourself. What is called for now is doing the things that need to be done. All will be better than well. What an exciting time indeed. Yes, definitely wonderful energy coming in here for you, Aquarians. Seen from the higher perspective that, wow, just seeing how your dreams and how the things that you desire are able to change the world, seeing it from the perspective that so much is possible, you have so much within you. Kind of feel like majorly the magician energy of the tarot here, where it's realizing as you connect more to this powerful self that you are, understanding that you came here on purpose to live this human experience at this time in life for a reason. Experience it. Don't be too much off into our dreamy thoughts and head in the future about everything we want to do. Come down and experience it with all of our senses, but in this powerful way, knowing that everything is happening for this beautiful, beautiful journey. And I love this, seeing that you are the king on the chessboard, that you're not a pawn, that you are this powerful king. We're also going to take a look here to see with this black tarot what little whispers about your worth Neptune is whispering to you around this. And of course, what he's whispering, what she is whispering, what it is whispering is for us. Even though it seems like it's pointing out like kinks in our armor or the weakest link in our chain, it is doing it on purpose for us, for our experiences. Like, you know, all the planets' energies that come in, all of those beautiful support team we have in the invisible realm of the spiritual side of life, anything they do is for our experience and to help us, never to judge us, never to trip us up, never to punish us. It's always for us. So whatever comes through here from Neptune for all of the Aquarians, this is for us. Let's take a look. Yep, King of Cups. So yeah, cups are our emotions, and the king, of course, is all about the emotional experiences. You know, the King of Cups is someone who is very Aquarian in a way, because they've gone through all the emotional experiences, which, you know, Aquarians, you're water bearers, so you carry water, which is what the cup suit is. It's emotions. You're able to carry emotions. And the king, and they don't have it in this case, but he usually has the Ace of Cups, which is what the Aquarians actually bring in the vessel, you know, the vase that Aquarians usually have. It's full of that unconditional love of the creator of all things. What Neptune is whispering to you has to do with all the walls that you've built to emotions, all these emotional experiences that you just dumped into compartmentalization. That's something that Aquarians have a very big, huge talent at, which is we feel emotion, right? I mean, you know it. We feel emotion, but we're able to put it into containers like that, like the other waters. We don't generally have it spill out all over the place. So we can be perceived as cold. And I kind of feel like there's this, belief that we're not supposed to feel emotion, contain it, and move on to do other things. And so what Neptune is, kind of the accusations of the whispers is, you don't feel, you're uncaring, you don't do blah, 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 blah. And so it has built up these walls and these accusations around your emotional experiences. But they're doing it to get a rise out of us, to razz us, to go, I feel, watch this. And we allow ourselves to feel then, because until we do that, we don't pay attention to it. We almost it's kind of like Spock, right? We have a human side. It's all going on deep, deep within our subconscious and deep within our heart. But we're focusing on the mind and the logic and doing these things and all the stuff out here. We don't invest like 10% into our emotions, 90% into our mind, right? Is kind of how we can come across. And so this is that little nudge to balance it out with these things here, okay? And then we look at Saturn here on what long-term gain they can bring in for us. Now, Saturn is not a nonprofit organization that's just going to give you this long-term gain, hoping that you make a donation to it. It is a taskmaster. It's given you this wonderful opportunity to balance out emotion with the mind and mind with the emotion. And if you choose to do that, then this is the long-term gain that Saturn can bring to you. But we do the work to get the reward. So I'm going to use this You Are Awesome deck, because, you know, Aquarians, you are awesome. And this is just going to be what long-term gain that you can get from Saturn if you accept the mission here. So for Aquarius, what long-term gain will you bring them if they go on this mission possible? Not impossible. This is mission possible. All right, there we go. It's an alpaca or something. What is that? It says, oh, it's a llama, because it says, my happiness is based on my own greatness and the blessings I've been given. No drama for this llama. So yeah, so this just shows you you get to feel your feelings of happiness too. It doesn't have to be all mind, accomplishments, that you get to feel this happiness too, but it doesn't have to be drama, right? We're going to be happy and allow ourselves to feel and let all this amazingness just flow out into the world. We, of course, will gain more clarity here and advice from Spirit, from these Chinese tarot, and just see what else Spirit has to say for all Aquarians. Okay, they do want that one there. So what else for our Aquarians? Okay. I do want that here. Flip that around. And then what else? We're over here. Okay, these two here. They're very particular. They wanted those reversed, so we will do that. We're actually going to start with this one that made itself known here, which is Heavenly Master, which is the Hierophant, card number 5. And there is this change. I mean, this is so perfect for what we were talking about in that area too, because this is about being a spiritual teacher, about bringing something forward that does impact the world, does impact people. So this is basically saying, don't shortchange yourself on what you're able to bring to the world, because you do have this ability to have this master level of things that you're bringing out. And it doesn't have to be spiritual. I mean, this is about how you uniquely want to share the unconditional love you have inside you with the world in your own Aquarian unique way. So just don't shortchange the impact that you can have with sharing that dream that you have within you. Yeah, because you have the 10 of staves or the 10 of wands. So you are ready to release the old burdens of how you were looking at things and the energy that you were investing in the old ways. Because the staves or wands is your drive, your ambition, your inspiration, your energy, your spiritual energy. So you are ready to let old go. You've gone this long route, and tens are endings and new beginnings. So you are ready for to finish things up in the old ways of doing it and move into this new way of expressing it. So yeah, definitely coming in there. Yeah, because you also have the 8 of staves or 8 of wands. This is about quick energetic movement, things happening quickly. So you definitely have this powerful move coming up with all this wand energy. And this also represents messages as well. And because wands can be like spiritual energy, I look at it as these are messages coming in from spirit. So definitely this week, as you're allowing yourself to feel and get out into the sensory world and allow this power to come in, pay attention to messages that are coming. You're going to get them from all over the place. In the physical world, you're going to get them in your mind, where things just drop into your mind, answers to things. You're going to have emotional messages. Just anywhere a message can come from spirit, you're going to be getting it this week. It's such a powerful flow coming in here for you, especially with this King of Cups, with this beautiful unconditional love energy flowing in. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, Ace of Wands. So yeah, as we were saying, beautiful new energy flowing in here, a new spark and a new passion making itself known. We had the endings and new beginning. Here's the new beginning flooding in and sparking in here. I mean, such a powerful week for you with all this. And I really feel like it's like, enjoy it. Don't make it a total cerebral or total inner spiritual only experience. Let it just flow out into every area of your life, into the sensory world as well. Yeah, 9 of Cups. Cups, again, emotions. 9 of Cups. 9 is the internal journey of the hermit. And so this is finding that wholeness and the completeness from within. But this is wish fulfillment. This is emotional fulfillment. We talked about happiness here too. This is like joy bubbling within you. Just, feeling this joy that it was talking about here. So it's all over the place here. A beautiful, beautiful week. I'm excited. Yeah. King of Wands. So you got wands, mastery level here, joy overflowing here. This is a beautiful card because one, it's the highest spiritual energy that you can feel, which is your higher self. So definitely a connection, even with this King of Cups, with that emotional, highest emotion that you can experience is the unconditional love of the higher realm. So definitely have this connection to the big, fabulous you, that powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love that you are. But also, King of Wands, entrepreneur, a very charismatic individual. You have this energy that just draws people in, especially with all this energy going on. You're just going to be like this bubble of light that people just can't help themselves but get attracted to you and drawn to you. And they just want to go, what is it about you? You're glowing. Tell me more, and this is where you're able to share what you've learned, what you've gleaned, share your dream, allow it to take fruition and start happening. It's just an amazing, amazing opportunity for you coming in. And I'm loving this for all of us. Very exciting times coming up. A wonderful week. I just am very excited for both of you, all my brothers and sisters, or however you identify, Aquarians, whether it's your sun, your moon, your rising, no matter where it is at in your chart. Or if you were just drawn here for this reading and you're not an Aquarius, this can also apply to you. I always say, trust your intuition. If you were brought here, then this message was for you too. Loving this for all of us. Exciting times. If you are looking for even more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign and a few other types of videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately as soon as they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button. Also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. When you go in there, if you select the all option, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on the channel. Also, doing those things helps spread the love, and it helps my channel grow in a significant way. Because when you like a video, or you share a video, comment on a video, especially subscribing to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy excited. It wants to share the videos of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I am very, very grateful for that. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. Alrighty, mighty Aquarians, as you go through this amazing Fabu week, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. I'll be talking to you very soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.